All right, here we go. Let's get into it. I'm going to warn y'all, if you're not familiar with DPR, Ian, you better put that butt in seat. You better put them eyeballs right here and pay attention. Thinking caps, my friends. This shit gets deep. If you don't believe me, look at the first frame. There is a place where I often go, not to disappear, but to search deep below. Here we go. Where the past returns to burn my soul, and each time I turn that fire into something whole. What I go through, most will never know. But I don't really mind, as long as you make it back to the show.
And I saw you as I walked in through the side to a room full of actors all getting high. And I had my heart broken just the other night. And now I just tell myself you're the only one that kept me safe. 'Cause loving you was way too deep for me. Held on too long just so you can see the flowers withered as you went by. So shoot the bullet again. I swear the gods could have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just hoping that you would get back into my car. But where did you go? I'm just a mess today. I wish they would have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just holding you in the
Is anybody else getting Black Swan vibes, or just me? Just saying.
backseat of my car. So where did you go? Get ready for the show. Yeah. You don't even know just where the angels go. Get ready for the show. Yeah. You won't even know just where the angels go. Get ready for the show. 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 Why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? Your self-perfection in the mirror with your lipstick to the show. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you just stay for the show. Just stay for the show. Why don't you just stay for the show? Just stay for the show.
No. Okay. I don't think that was Snoop. I appreciate your efforts, though. Okay, we got some digging to do here. We got some digging. I want to pull up the lyrics, and then let's dive back into this. Okay, I'm gonna get the right frame here. There was definitely some distortion going on in the voice and other places, but a lot in the voice. And I do think that was, well, obviously it was intended, but I kind of want to dig out why. I think I know, but I want to hit the lyrics Let's see. I'm looking for the right shot. Okay, that works. That's good enough. Okay, here's the lyrics for the show. And I saw you as I walked in through the side to a room full of actors all getting high. And I had my heart broken just the other night, and now I just tell myself you're the only one that kept me sane. Because loving you was way too deep for me. Held on too long just so you can see the flowers withered as you went by, so shoot the bullet again. I swear the gods could have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just hoping that you would get back into my car. Oh, where did you go? I am just a mess today. I wish they would have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just holding you in the back seat of my car. So, where did you go? Get ready for the show. You don't even know just where the angels go. Get ready for the show. Wait, I have like an idea I just thought. Why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? You sell perfection in the mirror with your lipstick. Cue the show. Wait. Oh, you got this. Just stay for the show. Why don't you? Okay. Okay. So let me, couple things here. So let's look at these characters, shall we? Now, let's break that down a little bit. Look at the two scenes that we've just entered into. I think they're pretty related, okay? So we've read the lyrics and we kind of understand, especially what Ian is saying from a lyrical standpoint. Loving you was way too deep for me. Like, you did quite a number on me, and I'm going to paraphrase as best I can. You did quite a number on me, but like I don't want to let you go. Right? So look at this first portion. We have this beautiful set. We have this beautiful, intricate, very complex set that is on fire. And here is this lovely lady in red. Now, we know by just general basic color theory, red can mean a whole bunch of different things. Red can mean anything from love and romance. It can mean anger. It can mean really anything depending on the context in which you use it. But let's say for here, we're going to keep it simple. This is romance. This is the love. Okay? So she is in this set, if we call it the relationship, whatever it is, and it's on fire. This is the everything is fine meme. See the chaos, see the debris. She is magnificent, but she is a terror. Now, she doesn't have to be a bad person. It could be just that the two of them, when together, are the hurricane meets the tornado. You know what I mean? But watch what happens in this next shot, because the transition is here, where Ian is smoking. Okay, this to me feels like it's either, oh, this is interesting. It literally just came to me. I was going to say this is the happening, this is the aftermath. But the reality is that this could also be the precursor, because most of the time you don't just get fire, right? You get a little bit of smoke, more smoke, and then chaos erupts. So this could also be some level of, warning, if you will. I don't know. It could go both ways. Could be inner conflict, absolutely. Now, this I think is interesting because we go back to, like, if we're talking about black and white, we're talking about dichotomy and conflict. We have the black and the white, the yin and the yang, good and evil kind of thing. Like I know I shouldn't be with you. We should not be together, but there's this other half of us that is kind of drawn towards each other. And that battle, that inner conflict for both of them, if that is the case, because we're only getting it from his side, right? So far, that inner conflict can be just this nonstop barrage of yes and no, and then you just roll the dice and see what happens.
And I saw you as I walked in through the side to a room full of actors all getting high. And I had my heart broken just the other night. And now I just tell myself you're the only one that kept me safe. 'Cause loving you was way too deep for me. Held on too long just so you can see the flowers withered as you went by. So shoot the bullet again. I swear the gods could have left you with me. I swear they don't get you like me. And I was just hoping.
Do you know what's fascinating about this? And I could be way off here. And I hope he'll tell me if I am. If I'm way off or if I'm dead on. I almost feel like based on the lyrics, it would be easy to take this whole thing as we framed it and say, these two people have been together. They don't work. They are terrible for each other, but they can't stay away. That's not the context that's provided within the song. Lyrically, he says he literally walked into the room. She was there, and he had his heart broken the other night, so he's kind of on the rebound, right? Or maybe just emotionally speaking, maybe he's not on the prowl, if you will. Classic Ian. But he's in that mode. He's in rebound mode, okay? But to go from I spotted you in the room with all the actors getting high, and within a matter of 3 lines, he's crossed over into I wish the gods had left you with me. Like, you are essentially from the place of angels. So this crown shot and this very rapid acceleration into like infatuation, it almost feels like the show is not her or the relationship with him. It's how he treats each of these relationships. That everyone is this show, if you will. It's like when he says, welcome to the show, he's almost inviting us to watch him burn his life down in some way, shape, or form, emotionally, spiritually, romantically, over and over again, like it's a scripted show and he can't seem to get a grip on. Now, I am completely pulling pieces out of every direction. This is so interesting. And I will fight anybody that's, even if I'm wrong, I will fight anybody that says that Ian is not deep enough for what I'm presenting. See, that last shot? Oops, sorry. I mean, this right here feels symbolic of a pedestal. And when you are infatuated with somebody, you put them on a pedestal. I was trying to figure out the symbolism of this first shot when it happened in the beginning, but this, I keep going back to grandiose. And this set, this theater is extremely grandiose. But I'm trying to figure out why. If we're talking about, and I'll just say for the sake of this one night stand kind of thing, grandiose doesn't generally fit in that real category. If it does, if you do it right, you know what I'm saying? Focus. But this feels like a pedestal, which is what he does with each of these people that lands in that spot for him, and he immediately just pedestal. Welcome to the show. This is Act 2. This is Act 3, and so on. See, and that crown is like, I think is being presented as he gives that crown over and over again to just whoever happens to show him attention. Now, I don't think, see, I have to be careful when I say that. I'm not trying to present the idea that Ian is saying like, hey, whoever shows me attention, I give them the whole world. As far as this character goes, that's what I think he's trying to say. If somebody comes in and grabs my attention and they show me reciprocal attention, they get the crown. Boom. And then he worships them essentially, you know?
Why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? Your self-perfection.
Having these credits at this point really kind of threw me off. But I want to see something.
Why don't you step inside and lose yourself in awe? Your self-perfection in the mirror with your lipstick to the show. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this.
Wait a second.
Oh, you got this. Oh, you got this.
Some obsessions feel like destiny. All right, so I think we're on the right track. Now, he's not saying some obsessions are destiny or destiny can begin as an obsession. He's saying some obsessions feel like destiny, which then is a compounding issue with the fact that it is an obsession. You get obsessed. It's you can't let go of it. It feels like destiny. It's that level of pull.
Oh, you got this.
Oh, and he's knocking on Destiny's door? Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, you just stay for the show. Just stay for the show. Why don't you just stay for the show? Just stay for the show. Show.
Now, there's another song playing in the background, seemingly in the theater, but we're going to take this shot and then go back to that first shot and see timeline-wise, where does it line up? Okay. When we first see him, Interesting. Yeah, I really do feel like I feel like we're dead on. Now, the one thing that I'm curious about, which some of you will probably know better than I will, but if I remember correctly, because it's been a while since we did a DPR Ian 101, when it comes to Mido, he was usually represented by the one eye, correct? Were there other ways that he was presented or shown, I guess? Because I didn't feel like Mido was in this at all, if that makes sense. Black and white? Okay. Wait, do you mean just like black and white footage? Yeah, I feel like there was a ring too. Let me see here. I did want to see the credits because normally he does the editing, the coloring, the special effects, and a lot of the directing. And he had 2 co-directors, but he wasn't listed himself as a director. The eye ring that Mido wears. Oh, thank you, Carol Ann. Let me give you that. So that's a good. That's a good point. I know it's going to get deeper and deeper as we go in terms of more videos that come out. I totally get that. Oh, interesting. So Aaron says Ian has said that this upcoming album will be more of himself than Mido or Insanity. See, I felt like this was all Ian. And that's me, that's me saying, I don't know everything, but this is the vibe I get. We've watched a lot of Ian. We've really deep dived considerably. So I would not be surprised if this sequence was kind of us shining the flashlight into the darkness of Ian, right? Because we know that there is different perspectives we're going to see, whether it's Insanity, whether it's Mido, whether it's Ian himself. So I almost might expect if this is a snapshot into 100% Ian, will the next video be a snapshot into 100% Mido? And then the next one, 100% Insanity. Instead of the hybrids, which that's a whole different thing, but instead of hybriding them together, if they were to be compartmentalized so that you are seeing the full purity, if you will, of each of those perspectives. So pretty wild, but I think this was really, really well done. I kind of hope we're right, not just because I can be smug, but I think that this dude is a master storyteller, and that's what I receive. So I hope I'm right. I do love being right. That was damn good.